Xavier High School is an independent Jesuit university preparatory high school for young men located at 30 West 16th Street, in the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan, New York City. It was founded in 1847 as the College of St.Francis Xavier by Father John Larkin, S.J.The. The school draws students from all 5 boroughs of New York City, as well as New Jersey.It, Connecticut, Nassau County, Suffolk County, Westchester County, Rockland County, and Orange County. Xavier is joined by Regis High School, Fordham Preparatory School, Loyola School, and St. Peter's Preparatory School as the 5 Jesuit high schools in the New York City metropolitan area. 6th Brooklyn Preparatory School, closed in 1972. Xavier has maintained its Jesuit and academic traditions despite significant changes during its history. Xavier challenges students to think critically and to become men for others. Though tuition has risen in recent years, a substantial percentage of the cost for each student's education is covered by donations from alumni. History. The school was founded in 1847 by Father John Larkin, S.J., a professor at St. John's College in Rose Hill Manor, then in Westchester County, now a part of the borough of the Bronx, and which later became Fordham University. It taught boys from the age of 8 to 21. The Regents of the University of the State of New York chartered Xavier in 1861. A military training unit began at the school in 1886 under the direction of the National Guard, and membership became mandatory in 1892. 5 years later, collegiate and secondary studies were separated into different departments, and the college-level department was closed in 1912. The regiment became a junior ROTC unit in 1935, and the school was declared a military institute in 1968, offering 4 years of military science and training which would be recognized upon enrollment in any branches of the United States military. Participation in military studies was declared optional in 1971. In 2004, Xavier announced the appointment of Dr. Joseph Jerix as the first lay headmaster in the school's history, following former headmaster Fr. David S. Ciancimino's appointment as socius to the provincial superior for the Jesuit province of New York. In 2006, Michael Lavini replaced Jerix as the school's second lay headmaster. The Ignatian identity of the school has been affected by the declining number of Jesuits at the school. Xavier's lay faculty have consistently renewed themselves to the mission of Ignatian spirituality, contributing to an increase in the number of students able to intelligently articulate the school's mission. On June 25, 2007, Father Daniel J. Gatti, S.J., 59, announced the end of his unprecedented 12-year term as Xavier's 32nd president. On Friday, January 4, 2008, the Board of Trustees announced that Francis J. Morrison, 58, was elected as interim president. He was to assume office on August 1, 2008, but, due to health concerns, was unable to assume the presidency. Morrison died in February 2010. With the permission of his superiors, Gatti was allowed to remain in the office of president. On June 17, 2009, the Board of Trustees announced that John R. Raslovsky II would succeed Gatti. Raslovsky assumed office on July 2 of that year. Academics. The school has reinforced its commitment to social justice by refocusing its 4th-year religion curriculum to include a half-year required course on social justice and by instituting a freshman service program to First Fruits Farm. Xavier offers numerous honors classes and 13 advanced placement classes, some of which are available as early as sophomore year, including biology, calculus AB, English language and composition, English literature, European history, Italian, Spanish, French, Arabic, Latin, physics, comparative government and politics, U.S. history, and world history. In senior year, the school also offers a course devoted to the study of film history called Elements of Cinema. Admissions. Admission to Xavier is based on the admission exam results, the Xavier application, a teacher recommendation, and the academic records of the student from grades 7 and 8. Xavier offers a spend-a-day program for prospective 8th graders called Night for a Day. Admission for transfer students is handled on a case-to-case basis. Financial aid. Over $1.8 million in financial aid is administered to approximately 30% of the student body at Xavier High School. In addition, Xavier offers merit scholarships to students who demonstrate a strong academic background. Campus Ministry. Xavier an active campus ministry department which organizes liturgies, retreats and community service programs. Campus Ministry has recently revised its retreat program, renewing the freshman retreat, instituting a sophomore overnight retreat and moving the Kairos retreat to the junior year. The Magus retreat, available to seniors, offers seniors the opportunity to experience an adult retreat in the Ignatian tradition. The Companions of St. Francis Xavier, or CFX, another campus ministry program, organizes service trips that send groups of student volunteers for a few weeks during the summer to help build homes for people in need in Maryland, Tennessee, Alabama, and Mexico. The program also raises money each year to assist the sponsor organizations at the places of service. The group in Maryland works with First Fruits Farm, Tennessee works with Habitat for Humanity, while the group in Tijuana, Mexico, works with Esperanza International. There are also community service opportunities for all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Athletics. Xavier, a CHSAA member, provides its students the opportunity to pursue a wide variety of sports: baseball, basketball, bowling, cross-country, football, golf, hockey, indoor-outdoor track and field, rugby, soccer, lacrosse, swimming, tennis, and wrestling. Other extracurricular activities include boxing club, choir, speech and debate, chess team, anime, film, science fiction, and skiing, snowboard clubs, school newspaper, The Review, drama productions, and a Blue Night jazz band. The Blue Night Band won Best Trombone Section at the 2010 Villanova University Big Band Festival. Xavier's current mascot is a knight, and all of its athletic teams are referred to as the Knights. However, for many years, the teams were called the Cadets, a reflection of Xavier's military program, while Iteria was used as a mascot, after a variety of replacements, including the 1980s Bruins. The nickname of the Knights was decided upon in the early 1990s and has been official since. Football. The Xavier football program began in the late 19th century. It has a continued rivalry with the Bronx's Fordham Preparatory School. The two schools compete in an annual Turkey Bowl, the oldest high school football rivalry in New York City. The very first game against one another took place in the late 19th century when the game was called due to darkness, ending in a tie. Many of these football matches were played at Manhattan's famed Polo Grounds, until its demolition. Rugby. Rugby is a popular sport at Xavier. Rugby has varsity status, and fields 4 teams with over 125 players. Xavier has fielded one of the top rugby teams in the United States since the club's founding in 1976. The team achieved an undefeated season in 2007, winning the Tier B National Championship tournament. The Xavier Rugby team also won national championship tournaments in 1985 and 1993 and has won the East Coast Northeast US Championship tournament every year from 2000 to 2009. The team won the fourth national championship on May 22, 2010. They defeated Gonzaga 32-10 to win the boys' National High School Championship. Track: the freshman track and field team won the indoor and outdoor 2009 CHSAA Intersectional Championships, the first time in team history. In 2010, the team defended their outdoor victory as sophomores. The track and field team competed in the Nationals truck meet in Greensboro, North Carolina and finished fifth in both the 4x100 and 4x200 meter relay, earning emerging elite medals. In June 2012, Edward Wagner, Xavier track and field athlete, became the school's first to earn All-America honors during the outdoor season with a fourth-place overall finish in the 400-meter hurdles at the national championship. Other sports: in 1859, the College of St. Francis Xavier and St. John's College played the first collegiate-level baseball game, featuring the new 9-man team style of play. Fordham won the game 33-11. Xavier High School's JV soccer team won the CHSAA Intersectional Championship in both 2008 and 2009. JROTC. Xavier High School offers an Army Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps unit known as the Regiment, which is available to students in all grade levels. Before 1972, the regiment was a mandatory piece of Xavier education, and thus helped to label Xavier as Manhattan's unofficial military school. Many notable alumni have been former cadets in the regiment, including U.S. Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia, who spoke to the regiment at a recent award ceremony, recounting the important role that the regiment played in kindling his growth as a student and cementing the ideals that Xavier instilled in him. Colonel Anderson of the Eastern Region Command called the Xavier Regiment one of the top 5 in the Northeast. Under the leadership of LTC Roy E. Campbell, U.S. Army, it achieved a school record overall score of 99.2 in the 2005 inspection. During its Army formal inspection on April 28, 2011, Xavier achieved a score of 99.1. The regiment marches annually in the St. Patrick's and Columbus Day parades. Xavier's regiment has 4 extracurricular teams: the Rifle Team, the Raider Unit, the X Squad and the Sabre Guard. The X Squad and Sabre Guard are a part of Xavier's regimental drill team, the former being established in 1937. X Squad being the armed portion and the Sabre Guard being the unarmed portion. They compete in local competitions in New York and New Jersey, as well as the National High School Drill Team Championship and Army Nationals. Formerly known as the Black Jacks, the Raiders of the regiment's physical fitness team. They compete annually in the Raider Challenge and the Commander's Cup. The Rifle Team, one of the 3 oldest sports teams at Xavier, competes nationally in postal matches, as well as regional tournaments. During parades, the Rifle Team, Raiders, Sabre Guard, X Squad and the Blue Knight Band, Xavier's jazz band, march alongside the regiment. As a unit, it has twice been named Best High School Marching Unit in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Notable people: alumni Dave Anderson, 1947, New York Times writer and author. Chase Bartok, 1990, actor and filmmaker. Vincent M. Battle, 1958, former United States Ambassador to Lebanon. P.J. Brennan, 2003, actor. Jerry Capesi, a former organized crime reporter for the New York Daily News, writer and author. Donald Cook, 1952, Colonel in the U.S. Marine Corps, Medal of Honor recipient. William H. Crane, Congressman from Texas. Brigadier General Ruben Q. Bro, 1957, first Hispanic Dean of the Faculty of the United States Air Force Academy. Major General Anthony Cucolo, 1975, 49th Commandant of the United States Army War College. John M. Culkin, 1950, media scholar and critic, educator, writer, and consultant. Albert Del Rosario, 1957, former Philippine ambassador to the USA and currently the Philippine Foreign Affairs Secretary. Hugh Aloysius Drum, Lieutenant General in the United States Army. George D'Souza, 1963, movie and television actor. Brad Ferguson, 1970, author. Joseph F. Finnegan, Director of the Federal Mediation and Conciliation Service. Bobby Flay, American celebrity chef, restaurateur and reality television personality. Douglas Fowley, an American movie and television actor. Michael Gargiulo, 1977, Emmy Award-winning television personality. Sonny Grosso, film and television producer. Jeremiah Healy, 1968, Mayor of Jersey City, New Jersey. George Kaftan, 1945, basketball player in the NBA and NCAA, recipient of 1,947 Mackinac Paterkas Award. Michael Keane, 1979, Nuffield Professor of Economics, University of Oxford. Seamus Scully, 2009, outside center for the United States national rugby union team. Thomas A. Ledworth, 1856, American lawyer and politician, New York City, New York. Joseph O. Mauborn, 1901, U.S. Army Major General, portrait artist, cryptanalyst, and head of the Signal Corps. Cornelius Augustine McGlennon, representative for New Jersey's 8th Congressional District, Mayor of East Newark, New Jersey. Charles Messina, 1989, playwright, director. Neil Olshey, 1983, General Manager for the Portland Trail Blazers. Mario Pei, 1918, linguist. Edmund D. Pellegrino, a former chair of the President's Council on Bioethics. Michael Petrie, 2002, United States national rugby team. Eugene A. Philbin, New York County District Attorney. Jean-Paul Peacock, 1992, actor. Robert J. Riley, AIA, prominent architect of churches, schools, and hospitals in the Northeast. Al Roker, 1972, NBC television personality and entrepreneur. Wilbur Ross, 1955, investor known for restructuring failed companies. Thomas A. Russo, AIG executive, a former Lehman Brothers executive. Antonin Scalia, 1953, United States Supreme Court Justice. Brian Schultz, 1992, Emmy Award-winning producer and cinematographer for Major League Baseball productions. Steven Spiro, 1957, Vietnam War opponent and conscientious objector. Patrick Stokes, 1960, President of Anheuser-Busch. Stephen Strake, 2004, actor, fashion model, and singer. Augustus Vincent Tack, 1890, painter of portraits, landscapes and abstractions. Mike Tolkien, 1985, head coach of the USA Rugby men's national team. Lieutenant General John A. Tulin, 1972, Commander 1st Marine Expeditionary Force. Robert Trujillo, 1939, opera singer. Jimmy Walker, Mayor of New York City. F. Paul Wilson, author of the Repairman Jack science fiction series. Faculty Leo Paquin, athletic director, football coach, and English and Latin teacher. Played in for Fordham University as part of the 1936 line known as the 7 Blocks of Granite. Mike Petrie, rugby coach, physics and biology teacher, and graduate of the class of 2002. currently on the faculty. Mike Tolkien, varsity rugby coach, English teacher and graduate of the class of 1985, left in 2012, after being asked to become the head coach of the USA rugby team. In popular culture, Xavier High School has been used in several television shows and movies, including scenes of The Peacemaker were filmed at Xavier. New Kids on the Block filmed the music video for the song I'll Be Loving You at Xavier. Scenes of an early episode of The Cosby Show were filmed at Xavier. Xavier was used as a police precinct for the film Premium Rush. A scene from the winning season was filmed in the main gymnasium. Martha Stewart has spoken about her attendance at many Xavier dances while she was in high school. A scene from Delivery Man was filmed in the Commons. Parts of the Netflix series The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt were filmed in the school.